To our future scientists, I am Tolofelo, and welcome to today's lesson on the human reproductive system. Did you know the reproductive system consists of the largest and the smallest human cells? By the end of the lesson, you should be able to describe the reproductive system, explain the function, explain the importance of the components of the reproductive system, describe the main processes that are involved in the system, and lastly, identify and explain the health issues of the reproductive system. We are going to focus on 5 concepts in today's lesson. And in those 5 concepts, we are going to provide a description for the human reproductive system. We are going to look at what the function of the system is. We are going to look at the components of the reproductive system as well as their functions, and then move on to the main processes that are associated with the system. And then lastly, we are going to look at the health issues. So you should know that all living organisms carry out life processes of growth and development. This is part of their life cycle. The life cycle of living organisms involves a process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form in 2 or more distinct stages. So to help us remind us what that means about life cycles and that all living organisms go through life cycles, we are going to look at the life cycle of a butterfly. We are going to look at the first question. So here, what is the key process that is related to the life cycle of a butterfly called? From what we know, that cycle is called metamorphosis. This is a cycle where we see basically the eggs move in different stages, or the egg move from one stage to become a caterpillar. The caterpillar spins into a cocoon, and then a young butterfly forms from that, and then we later have an adult butterfly. Okay, so the process is metamorphosis. And then second question, identify the different stages in the life cycle of a butterfly. So this life cycle, any cycle, we know that is ongoing. So we will start off by identifying the stage of the butterfly from this point where eggs are laid. And then here, basically the eggs hatch and larva is formed. There you have the caterpillar. The caterpillar is feeding off leaves, and that is what's helping the caterpillar grow and continue with its life processes. It then spins into a cocoon or a pupa, and then once that cocoon hatches or the pupa hatches, it becomes a young adult, young butterfly, young adult, and then it will grow into a bigger butterfly, and there it is, an adult. So in this lesson, we are also going to come across the following new terms. We are going to come across the word cervix, which is the neck of the uterus. We are going to see the word fallopian tube. This is a tube that extends from the ovary extends from the ovary to the uterus to transport a mature egg cell. Then we are going to come across the word fertilization, which is a process that involves the fusion of an egg cell with a sperm cell. We are also going to learn about ovaries, and these are organs that produce the female egg cells and female hormones, namely estrogen and progesterone. And then we are also going to look at the scrotum. This is the external sac of skin that encloses the male testes. We are going to look at what these testes are. These are male glands that produce sperm cells and male hormones, namely testosterone. We are also going to look at the urethra because it forms part of, here we look at it as part of an organ that is part of the male reproductive system. So this is a thin tube that allows urine to flow from the bladder to the outside. It also allows semen containing sperm to flow through it. We are also going to look at a uterus. This is a hollow muscular organ in the pelvic area of female mammals. And this is where a fertilized egg implants itself. And lastly, we are going to look at the vas deferens, which is a tube that carries the semen containing sperm from the testes to the penis. Let us take a break and we will be back shortly.